So you and I went to Kansas City.
In November.
What year was that? 7 years ago?
Oh, for the
We went to go look
All-Star
at a
game?
bunch of your houses, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Probably
Probably
2000
for the Patriots.
Like 5 or
Chiefs.
6 years ago, right? So
Yes.
Yoshi and I went to Kansas City to go look at his portfolio about 5 or 6 years ago, and real estate there is way different than here.
Completely different.
And you have a much larger experience than I do investing in other states. So if people lived in Utah and were looking to go to other states, what would you suggest that they should do based on your experience right now?
Yeah, so you've really got to understand the market to know where you want to go if it's outside of Utah. And the reason why people go outside of a market that they live in is affordability, right? When I started investing in Kansas City, it's because I was living in New York City at the time. New York City was so expensive, and still is, that the real estate investment associations out there promoted investing outside of the market we lived in, which was New York City. They would say go invest in Buffalo, New York, upstate New York, Pennsylvania, Ohio, Kansas City. I mean, they were promoting outside where the real estate was significantly cheaper. You know, a lot of people went to Detroit and got killed there because their whole economy just tanked. You got to be very conscientious of what's the economy that drives a particular city. Is there population decrease, increase? Is the economic industry, you know, surviving in that particular area? Like Detroit got hammered.
Right. Why did it get hammered?
Their economy basically was automotive.
Right.
And so it just tanked during that recession. So if you're going to pick a market that you don't live in because of affordability, if you can afford Salt Lake, we're still affordable. We made the top 25, I don't know if I ever told you this statistic, but 2019 in the National Association of Realtors magazine or newsletter, I can't remember if I read it in a magazine or read it online, but Salt Lake City made the top 25 list for the first time in history of the most unaffordable markets in America.
Unaffordable?
Unaffordable to buy a house,
Oh,
yes.
unaffordable.
Unaffordable to buy a house, yeah. So here's what's cool, is out of the most unaffordable cities in America, we're in last place in the top 25. So we're still hypothetically affordable, although we've made the unaffordable list for the first time in history, right? So if you can invest in Salt Lake, or in the Salt Lake area,
Before it gets more unaffordable.
Before it gets more unaffordable, exactly. That's exactly where I was going. Then there's a big opportunity for you to stay here, invest in your local market. If you're going to go outside your market, it takes a lot of research to figure out where you potentially want. Mentors could be a good thing, you know, if you have a mentor that lives, let's say, in Phoenix or wherever, you know, outside of Utah, or you have a family friend or someone who can help you. That's obviously that you can trust. That's the key word. You know, when I invested in Kansas City, I knew nobody there. So I had to build a power team while living in New York City.
You got Mama Chu?
Yeah, Mama Ray.
Mama Ray.
Yeah.
Hey, guys,
The oldest jazz act in Missouri.
Missouri.
Yeah. The oldest. So
Is she in the Ozarks?
I don't know.
Have you seen the Ozarks?
No, I don't know what that
on
is.
Netflix? Oh. she got taken out in episode 7.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, I would say definitely take a lot of time to do the due diligence on a particular market to understand that's where you want to go as far as investing, because there's going to be a lot of markets outside of Utah that are more affordable. It's just picking the one that you want, but researching it first.
Right.